Fraud exists, and it is a huge problem, especially now with the pandemic benefits. Numerous times we have trafficking and people selling their benefits or trading, and time again it's, well, I have more than I need. I don't need it, so I'll give it to somebody else. And pretty soon that is exchanged for 50 cents on a dollar, and you're making money on a benefit that if you don't need, then you shouldn't have an open case to be receiving that assistance and give it to somebody else. I'm Laura Lindsey. I'm the Deputy Chief Special Investigator with the Department for Children and Families in the state of Kansas. I've been an investigator for the past 10 years with the state and been an employee of the state for 17. I had a case up in a small town, Clay Center, Kansas, where the amount of fraud overpayment found was about $50,000. And for me at the time, that was a big deal. It was my first big case like that, and this was a lady who had been deceitful since it seemed like day one that she'd been on benefits. She had about 10 kids, I believe, and she'd failed to report her husband and his job to us. And then when we accounted for that and I was able to put the case together, I turned it over to the county attorney. He got a full conviction with full restitution, and it was a good day. The biggest trend right now is the skimming and the cloning of the EBT cards, and it's a huge issue. The security on them is, and it's not acceptable. They only have the magnetic swipe, and so people are taking cloning devices and placing them over the POV units when you go to check out, and instead of being a secure thing, you swipe the card, the information's saved, they take that unit back to wherever and they clone your card and they go use it in a different state and they wipe all the benefits off the card. And so those recipients, sometimes they'll have anywhere from $500 to $1,000 put on their card a month because that's the benefit that they receive. They'll go to the grocery store thinking they have funds and they don't, and then they're out. They don't know what they're going to do for the next month because the replacement process is a process. We've been talking to our federal partners and letting them know you need to put more security on these cards, and their excuse is, well, that's going to cost money. And it's like, well, you're spending millions on millions of dollars right now replacing benefits. As a taxpayer, it's very frustrating to know how much money is going out that isn't needed, and it's being awarded under false pretenses because they're not holding people accountable. It should go to those people who need it and need the help and genuinely would appreciate it versus, abusing the system.